Hi everyone, Mark from Evo 3 Sports here. On today's quick clip, I wanted to talk about three main cues I use when training blockers to limit one of the most common errors that we see in volleyball, which is drifting on the block. The first cue I use is shoulders to the tee. Many blockers on their jab and crossover steps turn their hips and shoulders to their own sideline. The result of that is that the blocker faces the sideline when they jump to block, not only making them an offensive target, but it also means that the momentum of that blocker is going towards the sideline, not towards and over the net. If blockers have their shoulders face your opponent's tee, aka the corner where the sideline and the 10-foot line meet, their pivot step is more likely to close, which results in more blocking attempts with their hips and shoulders facing the net. So now their momentum is towards the attacker instead of drifting away from the attacker. The second cue is inside hand on ball. If your strategy is to block on ball, not angle or line, giving this cue to your pin blockers helps them to just ensure that they're in the right place. And when the blocker is focused on their inside hand being in line with the ball right before it's contacted, their momentum will um, more often than not, move towards the inside of the court rather than towards the sideline. And then the last cue is toes to the end line. This is a great visual cue for blockers. When a blocker is jumping, if they focus on landing with their toes facing the end line, their body prepares itself earlier to accomplish this cue. So they're less likely to face the sideline. What this may cause, though, is the blocker to over rotate in the air at times, which creates a hole in the block rather than the block taking everything away. That can be corrected through reps. And, when the blockers land, for example, you can have them look down at where their toes are facing before they move to see if they actually accomplished that cue. This cue will certainly need time, and looking at their feet certainly slows drills down too. But the improvement of their toes facing the end line again results in that blocker no longer drifting. This quick clip is powered by Evo 3 Sports.